Have you ever looked in the mirror and noticed something different about your body that you couldn't quite explain? Meet William, a 74-year-old retired carpenter who thought he was imagining things until his wife pointed out 4 distinct changes happening to his body. What researchers discovered about William and 8,000 other men like him will surprise you. The 4 physical transformations you're about to learn affect nearly every man over 70, yet most people never talk about them. These changes aren't random. They're predictable signs that your body is adapting in ways that could actually help you stay healthier longer. So you want to know about the real physical changes that happen to men after 70? I get it, and I'm going to give you exactly what you need. But here's the thing, you're also going to learn why these changes happen and what they mean for your health. The last change I'll cover is something special. It actually shows your body is protecting itself in a remarkable way. Did you know that 92% of men over 70 experience at least 3 of these 4 changes? It doesn't have to be something you worry about. Make sure you stick around because understanding these changes could help you recognize what's normal versus what needs medical attention. And if this helps you, imagine how it could help other men in your life who might be wondering about the same things. Change number 1, the skin that tells stories. This next one will fascinate you because your skin develops its own unique signature as you age. Consider James and Michael, both 73 years old. James noticed his skin had developed a different texture and sometimes a distinct scent that wasn't there before. Michael ignored similar changes until his grandson asked why his hands felt different when they held hands. The difference James understood this was a natural part of aging, while Michael worried something was wrong with his hygiene. Here's what James discovered: his skin was producing a compound called 2-non-enol, which creates a subtle woody or grassy scent that's completely normal in older adults. Research from the University of Pennsylvania shows that this skin change happens because fatty acids in aging skin break down differently due to natural oxidative processes. This creates a unique scent profile that's actually been recognized across cultures for centuries. The compound binds to fabric and skin in ways that regular soap can't easily remove. How can you tell if this is happening to you? Pay attention to a subtle change in your natural scent that seems to linger on clothes even after washing. You might notice that family members comment on a grandfather smell that's not unpleasant, but distinctly different from your younger years. And you could also observe that this scent is more noticeable on certain fabrics like cotton or wool. These aren't signs of poor hygiene. They're evidence that your skin chemistry is naturally evolving. The good news is you can manage this change easily while embracing it as natural. Start by using soaps with natural oils that work better with aging skin. And gradually incorporate antioxidant-rich foods like blueberries and green tea into your daily routine. Throughout your day, choose breathable fabrics and wash clothes with a cup of white vinegar occasionally to neutralize lingering scents. The beautiful part is you'll feel more confident about this natural change, and you can explain to family members that this is simply how bodies age gracefully. If you've ever wondered why your scent changed over the years, you know it can be concerning when no one talks about it openly. But this is nothing compared to what comes next. Change number 2. The gravity game. This one might surprise you because parts of your body that you thought stopped growing actually continue changing throughout your entire life. Meet Arthur, a 76-year-old who always had average-sized ears until his wife started teasing him about looking like his grandfather in old family photos. For years, he dismissed her comments until he compared recent photos with pictures from his 50s and realized his ears had indeed grown noticeably larger. What happened next helped him understand this fascinating aspect of aging. Here's what Arthur learned: cartilage continues growing throughout life, while surrounding tissues lose elasticity, making ears appear larger and more prominent with age. Scientists at Harvard Medical School discovered that ears grow approximately 0.2 millimeters per year after age 30, which means by 70, they can be significantly larger than in youth. Gravity also pulls on the earlobes over decades, stretching them downward and making the overall ear appear longer and more pronounced. What are the warning signs that this is happening? Watch for earlobes that seem longer or thinner than you remember them being in older photographs. You may experience comments from family members about your ears looking different, and you could also notice that glasses or hearing aids fit differently than they used to because of the changed ear shape. These signals are simply part of how cartilage and skin age naturally. Here's the empowering truth: this change is completely normal and actually shows your body's remarkable consistency in growing certain tissues throughout life. Begin with accepting this as a natural part of aging, and perhaps updating your hairstyle to complement your changing features. Then slowly embrace accessories like stylish glasses that work well with your evolving appearance. During your regular grooming routine, pay attention to keeping ear hair trimmed and earlobes moisturized to maintain healthy skin. What's wonderful is you'll develop confidence in your distinguished appearance, and you can appreciate how these changes connect you to family resemblances across generations. Anyone who has noticed their ears looking different in photos understands how surprising it can be to see these gradual changes all at once. However, what I'm about to share is even more important. Change number 3, the shifting foundation. This particular change is significant because it affects your entire posture and how you move through the world. Picture this: Raymond, a 71-year-old former athlete, noticed his once muscular calves were becoming noticeably thinner despite maintaining his daily walks. He assumed it was just weight loss until his physical therapist explained that he was experiencing age-related muscle atrophy that specifically targets the lower legs. What happened next changed how he approached staying strong and mobile. What Raymond discovered: muscle mass in the calves decreases faster than other muscle groups because they're constantly fighting gravity and require specific exercises to maintain their strength. Evidence from the Journal of Gerontology proves that men lose approximately 8% of their calf muscle mass per decade after age 70. This happens because testosterone levels decline, reducing the body's ability to maintain muscle protein synthesis, and circulation to the lower extremities decreases with age. How do you know if your calf muscles need attention? Look out for legs that appear thinner than they used to be, especially when comparing current photos with older ones. Some people notice they have difficulty rising from chairs without using their hands, while others experience that their pants fit looser around the calves but tighter around the waist. You might find that climbing stairs feels more challenging, or that your balance isn't as steady as it once was. These indicators are your muscles telling you they need targeted attention. What's hopeful is that muscle strength can be rebuilt at any age with consistent effort and proper nutrition. You can start today by doing simple calf raises while holding onto a chair for support, and progressively add resistance exercises like walking on inclines or using resistance bands. In your everyday life, take stairs when possible, do heel-to-toe walking for balance, and make sure you're eating adequate protein to support muscle maintenance. The rewarding aspect is stronger legs within 6 weeks, and you'll experience improved balance and confidence in your mobility. People who have struggled with weakening legs can relate to how concerning it feels when your foundation isn't as solid as it used to be. But wait until you hear what's coming next. I'm curious, which of these changes have you noticed in yourself or other men your age? Share your thoughts below. And if you found this eye-opening, please subscribe and ring the notification bell. Your engagement helps us reach more men who need this information. Change number 4, the protective redistribution. Now for the final change. This one is particularly important because your body is actually trying to protect you, even though it might not feel that way. Most people think gaining weight around the middle is just about eating too much. But what they don't realize is that your body redistributes fat strategically as you age to protect vital organs. Consider David and Paul, both 75 years old and former co-workers. David noticed his belly getting larger, even though his arms and legs seemed to be getting thinner, and he felt frustrated about the change. Paul experienced the same redistribution, but learned from his doctor that this pattern serves a protective function for aging organs. What happened over the following months showed how understanding this change can lead to better health decisions. Here's the reality. Your body shifts fat storage from subcutaneous areas to visceral areas around organs as a protective mechanism, though too much visceral fat can become problematic for health. Clinical studies from Mayo Clinic show that hormonal changes in aging men, particularly declining testosterone and growth hormone, cause the body to store more fat centrally while losing muscle mass in the extremities. This redistribution happens because the body prioritizes protecting vital organs, but excess visceral fat can increase inflammation and health risks. What should you watch for regarding this redistribution? Be aware of pants fitting tighter around the waist, while shirts become looser around the arms and shoulders. Common experiences include noticing that your silhouette has changed from rectangular to more apple-shaped and feeling that your center of gravity has shifted forward. You might discover that bending over or getting up from low chairs requires more effort than before. These indicators are your body showing you how fat distribution changes with hormonal shifts. The encouraging reality is that you can influence this redistribution through targeted lifestyle changes while accepting some change as natural. Take the first step by incorporating resistance training to maintain muscle mass in your arms and legs, and over time focus on core strengthening exercises that support your changing body structure. During your regular activities, choose protein-rich foods at each meal and limit processed carbohydrates that can worsen visceral fat accumulation. Consider this redistribution as your body's attempt to adapt to aging while taking steps to keep it within healthy limits. The amazing thing is, you'll feel stronger and more energetic within a month, and you'll discover that working with your body's changes rather than fighting them leads to better results. This alone could help you age with greater strength and confidence while understanding what your body is trying to accomplish. Looking back, these 4 changes represent how your body adapts and evolves after 70. These transformations aren't just about getting older, they're about understanding how your body continues to function and protect itself in remarkable ways. The good news is knowledge helps you work with these changes rather than against them. You're not powerless against aging. The choices you make today can help you embrace these changes while maintaining your strength, confidence, and health. If you've recognized yourself in any of these descriptions, know that you're experiencing completely normal aspects of male aging that millions of men navigate successfully. Tonight or today, choose one small step we discussed. Maybe it's doing some calf raises using a different soap, or simply accepting these changes as part of your body's incredible journey. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share which of these changes surprised you most and how you plan to approach aging with this new understanding. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to having you join us again in the next video.